Hello, I'm Joe Walensky, and I'm the conference director for the upcoming next edition of the virtual Convey UX conference. And that will be happening in August on Tuesday, the 18th. And I get a chance to talk with each of our speakers. So right now I'm visiting with Shani Jayant. Hello, Shani. How are you today?
Hi, thanks for having me on, Joe. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to be able to chat with you for a little bit. I am in Bellingham, Washington. Where are you talking to me from?
San Diego, California. Just moved here. Yeah.
All right, excellent. Well, good place to start is if you could tell us a little bit about your current work and maybe some of how you found your way to what you're doing today.
Yeah, I'd love to. So I lead design strategy and practice at Be My Eyes as vice president of design. And Be My Eyes, if you don't know it, is a platform that serves about 1 million blind and low vision people globally around the world in about 180 countries, and also connects them with just over 10 million volunteers globally. And it's a product where blind and low vision people can use the app to connect to sighted volunteers to learn about, through their camera on their devices, what's going on in their world. And we, yeah, I started there in September. So I've been there about nine months or so, but my whole career has really been around accessibility. There's been a through line of accessibility since I was in grad school, starting to work with folks mostly that were blind and low vision, but also through some of my jobs working with a lot of people with physical disabilities, wheelchair users, did a lot of work around wheelchair securement and autonomous vehicles at Volkswagen Group of America. And yeah, over the years, just been in various research and development groups, trying to weave in accessibility as much as possible into mainstream products. And I've just been really fortunate to be able to find this role in the past year of a company whose whole mission and focus is to provide access to people globally and free of charge at that.
Well, I'm certainly familiar with your product and services. Great product, and also fits well in with all of my personal and professional accessibility interests. So it's great to have you as part of the program with that focus. And the topic you're going to present has the title "Keeping the Human in the Loop: Accessibility in an AI accelerated design world." So tell us a little bit about what we can expect from that.
Yeah, so I'm sure almost everyone's working with AI now, and also at Be My Eyes, we have an AI feature as well. And I really wanted to just holistically kind of just talk about my experience and what people might be experiencing with accessibility, not just in the products they're providing for their customers, which is often what we focus on, but as the tools and landscape is changing so quickly, like every other week, it seems we have a new tool. How do we stay on top of assessing the actual tools we're using as teams within our companies, as well as, the output prototypes, content we're generating within our teams? We might have people, and we hopefully have people with disabilities on our teams. If we don't, there might be a reason. But how can every step of that design and research process really looking at accessibility, looking at are the tools usable for everyone? How can we evaluate that on a really quick basis? So I kind of want to just share some of my learnings and a rough rubric on actually how we're approaching that at Be My Eyes. And I'd really love to get feedback from the community as well on how they're approaching it.
Well, the integration of AI with accessibility as well as with other domains is certainly of interest to a lot of people, especially to be able to get experience. Hear about people with firsthand experiences getting it into the product. So, looking forward to your presentation in a few weeks.
Thanks. Looking forward to it as well.
All right. Thanks a lot, Shani.